Hello, my name's James Birchall. I'm the side hustle coach and the host of the Smartcar Coffee Confidential. And today our guest on this week's episode is Adam Oldfield. And I'm just looking for him. I'm supposed to be picking him up somewhere nearby. So let's go see if we can find him, shall we? Hi, this is James Birchall, and my guest today is Adam Oldfield from FPM3.
Hey, how's it going?
Is it FPM3 or FPM3 something?
Well, it was FPM marketing, and then we've abbreviated it to FPM3. So it's actually, yes, it was FPM marketing and design. There were so many syllables, it was no fun playing games with that. So, you know, we've abbreviated it, makes it simple, so it makes it real kind of cut to the point.
So, how do you like your coffee?
You know what? I like it black. Simple.
Black?
Yeah.
Simple?
You know why? A lot of the reasons are you go to a meeting and everyone says, can I get you something? You say, yeah, I like a coffee. Next thing you know, it's like cream and sugar. Well, we don't have cream. Would you like the powder? And then it complicates. And all of a sudden it's like, what are we doing here? So all of a sudden I've learned to train myself to just go black. It's simple. And it's cost efficient. I don't have to buy the sugar and the milk in the office. It's like just straight, plain, black. And I've appreciated coffee a lot better. You can really tell the difference. You really can. And I can tell the burnt to the overly done kind of coffee.
Yes, true.
I've only had probably 2 coffees so far, so just so you know, I'm maybe a little slower today.
That's okay. Well, just as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the viewer could take it if we had you on.
Just making my point. It's like,
you on full load.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
If I go into Yosemite Sam pretty soon, you know that I probably have my coffee fixed. So, I'm only down to get the start in the morning. I like to get in 7 a.m. in the morning, kind of get when it's quiet. Yeah. Get into the whole structure of what do I got to get done, because I got a lot of facets that I got in the move, you know. So, you know, between I got the agency side. We usually always have our sales morning at 8:30. Yeah. And then we connect into our 3 offices, which we have Orlando, New York, and Hamilton. And then everybody kind of collaborates and goes, what are we doing for the day? Everyone knows, and then we kind of go off. Really about, you know, we call them little sales huddles, and that's my sort of jolt to be ready for that. And then I sometimes, I do the radio bits on Global Radio. Yeah, so I do. Been doing those quite a bit, and we have the radio show on Fridays. I do on 900 CHML with Bill Kelly, and it started off as sort of a little, hey Adam, could you help us out, and turned into, hey Adam, can you just come on the air now with us? So
come and host the show.
Yeah, come and host the show with Bill Kelly, and it's great. You know what? There's so much to talk about in tech. You know?
I'm no kidding. I mean,
right. I'm a tech guy. Yeah. And you know, I have everything tech. I got tablets. I got 7 monitors at my desk. And in fact, we're paperless in my office, 100%.
Really?
Yeah. Everything is all tablets, like literally digital PDF. You write a note, records it, keeps a record of it. Well, being remote office, you need to be able to not
don't want to be sending paper.
You don't want to send that. And that's what I was really trying to do, is get the efficiencies down. How could I be more actively remote and be able to do it a lot quicker, a lot better, provide that quality? That's what you're really wanting to try to accomplish for clients. So we started in 2015. Yeah. It took us 2.5 years to actually get up to a full paperless environment. Save tons of space because I don't need documentation to
Do you still have printers?
I got 2 printers, one color, one black and white, but everything else is pretty much done electronically, right down to you sign an agreement with us, it's all in electronic signature format.
Hold that thought.
Oh, I will, yes. Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
See, look at that. Strong coffee, good. I know.
All right, well, there we go, folks. If you actually think to do this, you can thank Adam for that one.
Look at that. Did I get none? You hit a bump, and we may hit a bump. I could be coffee splash.
You could be.
And I've gone through more white shirts.
Yeah, they are. I like white.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, it's a simple color. It goes with everything. It's clean, and you know, it's just simple. But I always end up spilling coffee on it. So the straw is the secret. It's interesting. I usually around this time, it's warm. I get on my bike. Yeah. I bike around Burlington to Hamilton. I do the circuit thing.
Where do you live?
Right now I live in Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
I live downtown Hamilton. I took the plunge and jumped into the core.
I was wondering about that myself, but I've got sort of such roots and connections over here. I stay put.
You know, Burlington's such an awesome city. And when I set up in Hamilton at one point, and well, first I went to school in Hamilton, and I went to Mohawk, and then the idea was I was going to go to take Wilfrid Laurier computer programming. I was always the computer nerd, and I was right in the AS400 database development and all that kind of stuff, but I was never really good at it. And did the radio broadcasting thing just because, you know, Dad was on my case about going to school and doing something, and somehow I ended up being in with a bunch of Walter Cronkites, and I was the only one in the class that knew how to use a computer. So they had a job gig at CHML just to collect weather and traffic, and I was the only one. I thought I was amazing, but I was the only one that applied. Anyway, I got the gig, and so yeah, it just, you know, it's amazing where the world takes you in your career choice and where you end up, you know, and that was sort of my stepping stone. So I got into radio, trying to get into computers. So anyway, it was just sort of, you know,
it's a weird evolution.
It is. It really is.
I never planned my career this way.
No, just things just happen for a right place, right time kind of idea. Or?
Well, yeah, I've had a fair amount of wrong place, wrong time as well, you know. But I always land on my feet.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I took computer science programming. I did media studies. I did some voiceover work when I was younger, and then I also did fine art graphic design. So I was this really nerdy tech guy. Yeah. I was programming. I sold my first software when I was 9.
Good for you.
1978. Oh yeah. You know, I had an Apple II Euro Plus.
Holy
Back when those suckers came out. I had one.
4 megs of RAM loaded to the gills, right?
It was cutting edge stuff.
Monochrome monitor.
Remember the big floppy disk?
Of course I do.
Like the super big ones.
Yeah, they look at record players.
Yeah, they look like an album.
Yeah, of course.
And an album, for those of you that don't know. It used to be pressed in vinyl.
That's right.
That's why they call them records. Because it used to record.
Look at you! I'm throwing all sorts of tips and tricks at everybody.
Yeah, well, you got to. Otherwise, people are like, are they still here? Power now.
So, you know, it's funny. I'm from the East Coast originally. Family's from New Brunswick area, Scotland descent. And my grandmother had this thing after dinner. Everyone had to do something. So you either had to sing a song, tell a poem, tell a story. Yeah. So it went around the table, and there was, you know, aunts and uncles and everything. Was a big family. So every time I had to get up and do something. So I'm attributing to this inner, you know,
so you were nerdy, and then you became sort of a frustrated entertainer.
It just got right because it's Canadian. So
how'd you go from evidently a fairly, I guess, sort of entertainment skew, to marketing company?
Well, it's what was funny was while I was doing the acting, I was still working in radio, doing a lot of the promotion side. I was starting to realize acting was becoming a job, and it was becoming a real challenge to constantly be entertaining, so to speak. And I walked off stage knowing I was done, and I could hear from the fence on the other side, "I thought you were funny." And that was it for me. There's something about nerds, you know. Back when we were in school, and you can attest to this. We were not cool.
We now rule.
Thank you. I don't know about your school, but mine, we were in this little, they were the closet. You used to have a closet, and there was a bunch of computers, and that's where we were hidden.
Come on, I was in the chess club. I was in the computer club.
So you were in the
same
closet. You were in the closet with us. You were basically hiding in that little room, and if we were ever nerd, in fact, Revenge of the Nerds was based on us.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It was super funny.
It was, and today, if you were in high school at the
Bill Gates was one of the coolest people I ever saw at the time, and I'm like, if I ever get to be even remotely like that, I mean,
you've accomplished life.
However, I don't know. I'm not unhappy with where I am now though. I mean, I think I have an interesting blend of social skills. I do have these moments though.
Yes.
They're few and far between, but every once in a while, my social foot will go back in the mouth.
Okay.
I'm like, oh no. Hopefully, I never do it on camera. We're not going live.
Yeah, I don't know how much of the nerd talk's going to make the cut to the show, but we'll see how much we can squeeze in there, right?
I think it's fun.
Absolutely. You learn so much about somebody when they know code. There's so much more.
They think differently.
Thank you.
The question I have for you, since we're evidently a little nerdy, to say the least.
Yeah, exactly. Take it to the next.
Klingon?
No, I don't. No, unfortunately, no.
What do you mean, unfortunately? It's a legitimate language.
No, I speak Wookiee. I can't do the old Klingon stuff. It's never really.
I don't know. It just doesn't come off right with an English accent.
The dial.
It doesn't wrong. You gotta.
Exactly.
You gotta horkalugi.
And I could never do that. And you just don't want anything coming out in the wrong direction.
Not really.
So maybe one day, and I will learn. I'll learn in the future what other languages we can do. So
I just noticed your license plate is
yes.
PM03.
Yeah.
Do you have 02 and 01?
No. Those ones crashed. So those were the first two companies that died. Yeah, they didn't work it out. This finally got me where I needed to be. Yeah, finally got it up there. So you didn't ask me the big question. What's it stand for?
Actually, I thought you told me at the beginning. You said FP Marketing.
FPM Marketing was the name, and then I abbreviated FPM3.
All right, let me guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Focal Point.
No, but that's good. That's actually not bad. Yeah,
Focal Point Marketing. No. Okay, Fine Print.
No, but again, that's pretty good. You're pretty good at this. I should have came to you at the beginning and said, hey, what do you want to name my company?
Okay, I'm a wordsmith, right?
You are, yeah.
I'm a cunning linguist.
I'll give you a little hint because I think it's important to have...
That was cunning linguist.
Said clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a hint. Our tagline is as unique as you.
Ooh, as unique as you.
As unique as you. FPM. Don't worry about the 3. So we'll get to the 3 later. But FPM has its own as unique as you.
We'll be here all day.
Okay.
So we're going to fast forward through this part. What was the answer?
Fingerprint marketing.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
as unique as you.
Yeah, as unique as you. Fingerprint marketing was the name.
That one.
You were so close. I mean, you were burning through them. I figure
if we had another 5-10 minutes, I might have gotten there eventually.
Yeah, no, it's Fingerprint. And the 3, as I opened on March 3rd, 2003, 333. So I just kind of merged them all into one. So yeah, it was kind of a synonymous. It started as It started with Fingerprint Marketing, and there was another company called Fingerprint Communications. Long and the short is, I had to abbreviate it.
Associated with criminal services.
You don't want to go over that. You know what? The restraining order was just too much to work with every week. So I ended up taking it down to the FPM Marketing, and then I abbreviated down to FPM3. So there you go. That's the whole story.
So how do people get in touch with you?
Well, best thing is website fpm3.com, and
so that's the letter F.
Frank Peter Mary, or Fingerprint Marketing, the number 3.com.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, pretty much everything about me is on there, and everything we do is right there. So it's the best way to try to reach me. It is. It's very simple. I make it very tight and to the point. I don't want to delay and make it too long for anyone.
Well, it's been a real pleasure.
Same here. Yeah, thanks. I've learned so much about you. This is an education about James. This is what this show's all about. Thank you.
Yeah, well, most people don't see, we've been roaming around now for about, 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, about
this will get cut down to the 14 minutes.
Yeah.
So people don't realize that it's an opportunity for me as well to meet cool people, and they get to learn a little bit about me.
That's awesome.
I may never see them again in some cases.
You know what made me feel good, though? You know what makes me feel good? Is you didn't put your hand up more than once.
I know. Well, we were going.
I know. That was awesome. I was like, you know what? You got to jive when things are... This is just going to be the special episode. This is going to be like
I'm still going to have to go and cut it down now. It's like, there's so much cool stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'll leave it to you to go cutting and throwing the good stuff on the table.
But anytime I'm talking for too long, I'll cut me out usually. So it'll be completely out of context. She'll be like, I was a coder. I'm like, and I sound completely cool at that point.
Good for you. Yeah, missed all of the good stuff.
Everywhere I'm basically waving the freak flag, I'll edit that out. So when you're talking, everyone's like, Adam's crazy.
Wow, that guy's a real nerd. He started talking binary for no reason. What is wrong with it? 11001.
No context. Editing's the fun part. It takes hours. Jeez.
Well, it sounds like fun.
It is.
Thank you, James. It's been an absolute pleasure, man.
It's been a hoot, man.
That's been great. Yeah, thank you so much. It was great. And
I'll send you the links to it when it all goes, live and all the rest of it. But yeah, awesome. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
It sounds like it. Well, it's been a pleasure nonetheless.
Yes.
Have yourself a good one. I'll keep in touch with you.
You got your sunglasses? Make sure you got them.
I got them. Good to go.
Take it easy,
again, James.
Bye-bye. Well, that was my guest, Adam Oldfield from Fingerprint Marketing 3, FPM 3. There he is. He's just leaving in his Lexus. After this car, that's going to feel huge. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the white car behind me. Anyway, folks, my name's James Birchall. This has been another episode of the Smartcar Coffee Confidential. And as I said, my guest today was Adam Oldfield. I had no idea he had such a nerdy background.